Under this genjutsu, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Become a Patreon and support the movement and get access to exclusive content, deck breakdowns, tips, tricks, card giveaways, merchandise, and a new dueling series exclusively on Patreon. Now on with the video. Hey guys, it's yours truly coming back at you all with another one, and my apologies as my internet service provider decides that they want to start 2022 off on the wrong note, and I was unable to get in a reasonable amount of duels. The deck tests keep getting disconnected from the network, but it looks like the issue has been resolved, and yeah, back doing my thing for you guys. So I have more uploads for you guys starting tomorrow, and I was requested to make a video on the very first deck that I built and played in Link Evolution, which is none other than Raid Raptors. Check it out. One of the things that I so love about Raid Raptors is their consistency, their ability to just combo off, add what you need, and establish a board that's really hard for your opponent to get over, ending on something like an Ultimate Falcon with Y Strix, and having the readiness set on board makes it really difficult for your opponent to OTK you, being the fact that you can activate the readiness and then banish it from the graveyard so that you take no battle damage. The only way your opponent can beat you within that single turn is via a win condition, and then there aren't that many monsters that you can get out easily that can get over 3500, so it makes it really difficult getting over the Ultimate Falcon if you don't pick up the right hand. And in this duel right here, I'm just going off on my opponent. I'm gonna set up a board and then just see if they can get over it. The thing that I really love about Ultimate Falcon is its ability to just stun your opponent out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For the duration of the turn. It makes it really easy to OTK the opponent. And then you can protect the Ultimate Falcon using... oh, there's the rage. You can then protect your Ultimate Falcon further by adding booster Strix to your hand for when your opponent declares an attack. Some players may not realize, but Ultimate Falcon cannot be protected with readiness effect, so it can be destroyed by battle. Since it's unaffected by other card effects, readiness effect would not protect it from being destroyed by battle. Now in this duel here, I'm going to attempt to set up a really decent board and yet again see if my opponent would actually be able to get over it. And this is the simplicity with Raid Raptors, just being able to combo off so easily, adding what you need to your hand, floating, and it keeps you really consistent. Their rank up magic, Skip Force, being able that during the following turn to banish that from the graveyard, to special summon back one of your Raid Raptor monsters from the graveyard is just awesome. And then you have Arsenal Falcon's effect. He can attack for every Raid Raptor he has as an overlay unit. He gains an additional attack during he can attack that many times during the battle phase, and if he leaves the field, you can then special summon a Raid Raptor monster from your extra deck and equip it to that Exceed as a material. As you can see here, I have a double Ultimate Falcon. I have two Ultimate Falcons on board, and my opponent is playing crap. The Super Poly Starving Venom. Layer of Darkness. Because Ultimate Falcon is unaffected by card effects, Layer of Darkness effect cannot be applied to tribute it for a virus. Effect number 1 baited out, and we'll go double booster Strix to keep my Ultimate Falcons in play, and Starving Venom's effect won't out them from the board. Now let's reduce this monster by 2k, and we're just gonna attack, and there's the second rage. Priceless. Easy wins. Easy wins. Now here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to attempt to set up a board and see if our opponent can get over it. And I love how I started off with readiness. Now I'm sure that the only card that I need to add is nest. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing whether to add nest or readiness. You just have to make sure that you have that extension in hand so that when you do link off, you can have wise tricks, your ultimate falcon, and readiness to be in play so that you can keep your wise tricks from being destroyed by battle, so that during the end phase your ultimate falcon effect will go off to either reduce all of your opponent's monsters by 1,000 if they have a face-up monster, or burn them for 1,000, and then you get a free rank up magic during that end phase. And then immediately when you start your turn, you can just activate his effect and get another rank up magic. Oh crap, the lightning storm. Say goodbye to my Bakro. But now my Raptors cannot be destroyed by battle except for ultimate falcon. Because he's unaffected by other card effects, like I stated earlier, readiness doesn't affect him. And it looks like my opponent is playing super quantums. Nope, we're gonna protect that just in case he had limited removal to double the attack. Sets 2. Alright, ultimate falcon's effect goes off. Let me get my free rank up. He loses 1,000. My turn. Now I'm just gonna stun him for this turn. Oh, Divine Wrath. Oh, sorry about that. Unaffected by other card effects. Oh, and there's the rage. Priceless. Oh man, can't get enough of those. And I do have an exact recipe for the Raid Raptors for you guys. The deck consists of 2 Booster Strix, 3 Fuzzy Lanius, 3 Last Strix, 2 Mimicry Lanius, 1 Pain Lanius, 1 Singing Lanius, 2 Tribute Lanius, 3 Vanishing Lanius, 3 Summoner Monks, 1 Allure, 2 Cattle Call, 3 Ruler No More, 1 141, 1 Nest, 3 Rank Up Magic Revolution Force, 3 Rank Up Magic Skip Force, 2 Rank Up Magic Soul Shave Force, 3 the Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Launch, and 1 Raid Raptor Readiness. And in the extra deck, I play 2 copies of Arsenal Falcon, 1 Blaze Falcon, 3 Force Strix, 1 Revolution Falcon, 1 Revolution Falcon Air Raid, 1 Rise Falcon, 1 Satellite Cannon Falcon, 1 Stranger Falcon, 2 Ultimate Falcons, and 2 Y Strix. Keep in mind, guys, that card choices during deck construction are all player preference, so play whatever you like or whatever suits your play style. If you do want to incorporate the Final Fortress Falcon, you can side out any of your rank 5 Falcons, whether it be Blaze or Stranger, or a copy of 4 Strix if you like. I always recommend in just about any Raid Raptor build that you play at least 2 or more Ultimate Falcons, as there can be a tendency for your Ultimate Falcon to end up being kaiju'd, so you always want a second or third Ultimate Falcon to be able to go into, just to be able to pressure your opponent. And Ultimate Falcon is just too good. He's unaffected by other card effects. He can stun your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh for that turn, as well as reduce all of their monsters attack by 1,000. Also, this is as close to a pure build as I would play, as Summoner Monk and Ruler No More just makes the deck that much more consistent. Through Monk going first with Ruler No More, you can actually spend the Ruler No More since your opponent wouldn't have a board, and special summon out straight from the deck a Vanishing to potentially special summon out another Raptor from your hand. You can special summon out the Tribute Lanius so that you can dump the Mimicry and add, or you can special summon out the Mimicry straight to the field, overlay into the Force Strix, add a Force Strix effect by detaching the Mimicry and still add, or special summon out the Fuzzy and go into the Force Strix pitch the lanius, the fuzzy, so that you can add another fuzzy plus off of Forstrix effect another raid Raptor, most likely booster Strix just for protection. And when Fuzzy's effect goes off to add another copy of himself, that copy is what you want to use to make your Law of Darkness live, so that you can draw 2 more. And that's all I have for you guys with one of my favorite decks to play. And also moving forward, except for the sponsored requests, I will be setting like goals for every deck request from here on out. Once those like goals have been met, I would then be entitled to give you the very next deck request as soon as possible. So as soon as the like goal is met for those deck requests or videos, I will be inclined to give you the next one as soon as possible. So we're gonna be prostituting Yu-Gi-Oh this year, all year, until the end of time. We're prostituting Yu-Gi-Oh. We're gonna meet those like goals, and we're gonna continue to make sure that Dabna stays busy getting and creating for you the quality entertainment you can't get anywhere else. So yeah, until next time, later.